Hi, Nancy Hetrick here with Smarter Divorce Solutions, back again with this week's Smarter Divorce tip. So if you've been following along for the last few weeks, we've been covering the 6 biggest mistakes that I see people make when they're going through their divorce process. And today is number 6. So we're going to go back and recap the 5 prior ones. So number 1 was throwing in the towel, giving up and not taking the time to set the boundaries and get the settlement that you are really entitled to. Number 2, my way or the highway. Not being willing to compromise and think outside the box and think about alternatives that might not even have been brought up yet. Number 3, betting the farm on a new relationship. Totally dangerous. And you know, probably the most important thing to keep in mind here, the odds of success for the first relationship you have after a divorce are abysmal. So I've seen people making agreements in their settlements based on the idea that someone else is going to take care of me from here on out and I'm going to be just fine. And then it all blows up in their face. So it's a pretty bad deal. Number 4, allowing others to make your decisions for you, or certainly influence your decisions with usually information that is not in your best interest. Number 5 was wanting guarantees and certainty. And so if you didn't get a chance to catch those 5, you can look back in the old posts, look in our video section, and actually they're on our YouTube channel now, so you can always go through all of them anytime you want to. So number 6, the final biggest mistake that people make in divorce is not getting information they need from qualified experts. And I put an emphasis there on the word qualified. Too many people are expecting their attorneys to be financial experts. They're expecting their friends and family to be divorce experts and know what's in their best interest. They're expecting attorneys to be therapists, and that's not what they're there to do, right? So it's critical that when you're going through your divorce, you have somebody that's going to make sure you're covering all your bases and you're bringing in the appropriate experts to make sure that every single decision you make, fully educated and fully informed. If you find yourself being asked to make negotiation decisions that seem unclear to you, where you're not even really sure what it's going to mean to your future, then that's the time you need to stop and find out more information so that you know exactly what you're deciding. At Smarter Divorce Solutions, this is one of the fundamental beliefs of our company, is that every decision you make in your divorce process is fully informed and fully educated. We encourage you to make whatever decision you want to make once you understand your choices and you understand the potential consequences of those choices. And I see too many people making decisions with just this much information and not really thinking through what it actually means. So spend the money that you need to spend to add the right people to your team. Ultimately, it will save you tens of thousands of dollars in future mistakes and taxes and possibilities and ramifications. This is not the time to cheap out. Pay for the experts that you need to get you through this, okay? Thanks so much. I hope you've enjoyed these tips. We're going to keep doing Smarter Divorce tips once a week. If you're liking this, like, share, and repost, and we'll see you next week. Thanks, folks.